Everybody's waiting for the next surprise.
One that golden egg hiding in its...
Good morning, JSerra. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Lauren.
And this is the Lion Report.
Great job to whoever dressed up this week.
Yes, everyone definitely showed support for Awareness Week.
Hey Maddie, do you know what time it is?
Is it time for one of Aiden's movie reviews?
Sadly no, but it is time for our daily announcements.
Thanks, guys. It's an October Friday, and you know what that means. It means it's Friday and it's October. You thought I was gonna do something about how close we are to Halloween? Come on, it's been done to death. This is the announcements. Now let's get on with it, shall we? For college visits today, we've got DePauw University, Hillsdale College, and The Ohio State University. Not just any Ohio University, The Ohio State. Next week, we've got a list as long as Matt's bends.
That's really long!
Anyway, here are the college visits for next week, presented at hyperspeed. UC San Diego, Smith College, Seton Hall University, Wentworth Institute of Technology, Notre Dame de Namur University, St. Louis College of Art and Design, the College of Idaho, the University of Washington, PLMU, Ringling College of Art and Design, the Catholic University of America, Tufts University, the University of Maryland, St. Mary's College of California, the University of Arizona, Lehigh University, the University of Notre Dame, and Washington University in St. Louis. As always, check Naviance for the details. Also, there's a mandatory parent meeting for Kairos on Monday, October 9th from 7 to 7:30 p.m. If you want to sign up, let your parents know about the meeting. On the sports side of things, this one's for the rugby players. Wait, that doesn't sound right. If you're interested in playing or you're a returning player, you have to be registered by this Friday. For more information, email benbethune@benbethune@gmail.com. Well, that about does it for these announcements. Sorry. I'm Braden Thomerson. Back to the people in the studio.
Thanks, Braden.
For everyone who has not been inside the Lion Report room this year, we were fortunate enough to purchase some brand new equipment for our daily shows.
Yes, thanks to Ms. Breckville and Mr. Solaka. Now let's take a look at the new equipment.
Thanks, Zach. And we got brand new cups this year, no thanks to Jaden Warden.
Hey Maddie, I'm loving the shirt.
Thanks, Lauren. This is the Live for Others t-shirt inspired by Tim Vornkamp.
Let's go take a look at a segment for Living for Others.
Hi, my name's Tim Vorenkamp, and I'm gonna redo that. That's terrible. How's it going? My name's Tim, and this is who I am. When I was 13 years old, I was diagnosed with stage 3 synovial sarcoma. It's only given to about 500 people in the world a year. It's one of the rarest cancers you can get. And at the time, it was actually really scary. I had a huge lump that was growing on my leg, and people didn't really know necessarily what it was. They thought it was maybe a cyst or something like that. And it turned out that it was cancerous. Within a week, we did a biopsy, and then within the month, I had found out that I was diagnosed with stage 3 synovial sarcoma. The first thing I remember when I was diagnosed is that the people that were in my room were my doctor, my parents, and then also my brother. And the reason that I remember that is because they were all crying. And the reason that I find that so important is because I was sitting there and I was smiling. I was happy. And in a weird way, the reason I was doing that is because I knew it was in stage 4 at the time. You know, it was kind of my way of showing that I could overcome this. I can beat something like this. Over the last 5 years, I've done hundreds of doctor's visits, even more blood tests and blood work, too many hospital visits, and then I've done over 8 surgeries. I realized that I wanted to live not a cancer patient life, but a normal life. And I knew that my normal at that time, and it still is today, is that it's not a normal for anyone else, but my normal is completely different from what anyone else will ever experience, because they don't have to visit the doctor every 3 weeks, or they don't have to do a scan every 2 months, or constantly have to worry about, is my lung gonna collapse? Am I gonna have another relapse? How many days do I have left? But over the last 5 years, I realized that I never really thought about it that much. I realized that worrying about your disease or worrying about what's gonna happen would cause it to happen. And by not having to think about it and just enjoying life and cherishing every moment I had, it really brought actually the most happy 5 years I've ever had. So something that people always told me daily and way too often was that I had an insane amount of courage to go through what I was doing. And that was really strange for me to realize, because it was kind of just me doing me. Battling cancer, you never lose. And you never will lose, even if one day the fight ends. When something like that happens, you never lose to it. You just start a new journey. And that's kind of what life's all about, is that you find journeys and you find paths that you take to get to that final goal of whatever it is you want in your life. And in my life, that is just to be with the people I love and then to enjoy every single moment. Living for others is kind of the most important thing in my life. Living for others simply just means giving each other hope. But hope really means is what kind of makes this world so special, because that's what keeps people together. This hope that you can come through anything. And really in the last 5 years, that's kind of what I've learned, is that hope is the most important thing, not just for me, but also for the people around me. And it turned out like over the years, it wasn't people giving me hope to fight the battle. It was more me giving other people hope that I could do it. And I still believe that I can do it. That's kind of what I wanted to learn from it, because giving people hope is the most important thing, simply because that's what brings us together. And that also brings us back onto that journey and getting to the end of our goal. And that journey is always motivated and always starts off by giving each other hope. Never give up, even when all the odds are against you. I've had to, for the last 5 years, prove every single doctor and every single person that I've met wrong, because I've had so many challenges where I shouldn't even be here anymore. And just living another day is proving a doctor wrong, or proving everyone wrong that you are stronger. You may not realize it, but the reason that you are battling that disease or you're battling something like this is because you can do it. There's a reason that you are the one that are going through it and not your best friend. It's because you're the one that's going to show the rest of the world that you can do it.
Let's all remember to live by Tim's example and treat life as a wonderful journey to live for others.
Now all you seniors, get ready to get your computers out, because Miss Huey is going to give us a quick demonstration on how to register for next week's college fair. Pay attention, because this will help make your college fair experience a whole lot easier.
Hey everyone, it's Mrs. Huey, your friendly neighborhood college counselor, here to invite you to our 6th annual college fair. This year's theme is Don't Miss Your Shot. And you don't want to miss your shot at meeting with over 170 colleges and universities who will be at JSerra on October 12th. We also invite you to take part in this year's Take Your Shot Challenge by speaking to colleges you've never heard of before to obtain a star to be entered into a raffle for fun prizes. Seniors, you have an opportunity to get your essays reviewed from 5 to 6 p.m. on that day. Make sure that you register with Mrs. Murphy, and you have an opportunity to get into the fair from 6 to 6:30 before it opens up to the general population. So for this year's college fair, we'd love to save you time. We are going to have all students pre-register with your information, so all colleges have to do is scan your information into their system during the fair. I'm going to show you how to do this in a few easy steps. First, you are going to click on the Academics tab on the JSerra website, then on College Counseling. Once there, click on the College Fair flyer. This will take you to the registration page. Click on the state of California, then you will locate the JSerra College Fair on the list. Enter in your information, and more importantly, enter in our high school. You can locate our high school by entering our CEEB code of 053197. Once complete, a barcode like this will appear. You can print this out for the college fair or save it on your phones so that when you meet with colleges, they can scan your information, and just feel free to spend all that time talking to them during the fair. Hope to see you there.
Okay, seniors, now it's time to get out your computers or your phones and register for the college fair.
Also, good luck to our equestrian team with their first competition this year. And also happy birthday to our very own Ben and Alex. But sadly, that's it for today's show. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Lauren, and this has been The Line Report.
Have a great day, JSerra, and we hope to see you at tonight's away game.
Send